gosh, it sure would help if I put my mic on. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, who do we have here? We have got Annie. Hello, Annie and Aaron. Hi, Aaron, and welcome, Annie, our newest member. Now you have this fancy little pencil badge, and the pencil badge will change a color based on how long you've been a member. So red is our new member pencil. I think orange is going to be the next color. And kind of little rainbow pattern going on. Hello, Tyler and Kimmy. Hello. Oh, I'm a member. Woot woot. Exactly. Got the little Annie emote down there with the little kitty heart. Let's see. Kimmy, hello Kimmy, and Mia. Hi Mia. Let's see. Hi Pat. Welcome Pat. And let's see, Robin. Hello Robin. Hello Aspie. Long time no see. Mona. Hello Mona and Della. Hello everyone. Well, let's see. So I made my tea, and yes, I heated it up in the microwave. But I don't have a kettle, and the small saucepan was in the dishwasher, so it gets heated up in the microwave. Yes, it's very tasty. Okay, so we finished our dragonfly, which is in a book. Well, technically we didn't finish it last stream. But, hi Patches, welcome! But, I did finish the rest of it off stream. I posted that on the gram. Let's see if we can find it here. Here we are. Here we go. So here is the finished dragonfly. So yeah, I was pretty pleased with how it turned out. I got a lot done that day. Also, little side note. Yes, hello to everyone coming in if I missed anyone. Little side note. So the review for the metallic watercolors is up, and these are them right here. Let's move this out of the way. I don't want to mark the page. So I showed these a little bit last stream, but the review for these are up. But somebody, look, they've got instructions on the back. Somebody pointed out to me, and I didn't realize it when I posted it, but apparently these are actually sold out on Artesa's website right now. However, I messaged my contact at Artesa, and she said they are working to get stock back in as fast as possible. And in the meantime, I mean, because this 10% off coupon code that comes with it is good for an entire month. So hopefully they'll have some back in before then. But what she did recommend is Artesa has a wish list little thing that you can mark. You know, say you want the metallic watercolors, you mark it on there, and then you'll get notified when those get in. That way you have a chance to go ahead and purchase them ASAP. So anyway, so that is the solution for now. Oh, thanks, Annie. Yeah, they were really fun, and that was all, yeah, sold out. I was just like, I didn't realize it. I posted it, and then I went to the website, and I was like, oh, no. Hi, Sherry. So anyway, that is the situation with that. They're working to get it filled. But I mean, a big part of it is, you know, if it's all COVID related. I mean, it has to be, just because, you know, manufacturers aren't able to put out as much. So hopefully, I'd like to think that they wouldn't have wanted me to review it if they weren't going to have more in stock soon. So that is that. And I added a little note on the review in the description below too. In the description below, that said, below the review video, that said what was going on with it. Let's see, can you go over what you did with the reddish leaves again? Oh, gosh. What did I do with the reddish leaves? They aren't allowed to ship across the border? What do you mean? Like they're not allowed to ship to different countries? I'm trying to think where Artesa is based at. I don't know. Well, hopefully they'll have them back in stock soon. Gosh, what did we do? I think we used brown bug for the dark red, and then I want to say we used chestnut, and then, what was it, tanned? Yeah, tanned. So it was, we started with brown bug, then we used chestnut, then we used tanned, and then this was a green, and I want to say it was either fang green or forest green for, oh, you can't buy from the Arteza website. Is that just now because of COVID, Mia? Because I noticed that too, because normally I'll put like UK links, and I don't know if it's because it's a newer product or what, but they didn't have any links for UK, which means it wasn't available in the UK yet. So, yeah. Hi, Allie. Husband is outside with my toddler, so I have a few minutes to watch stream. Sounds good. We can buy from the US though. Ah, okay. Well, that works out well. But yeah, so brown bug, chestnut, tanned, and then it was either forest green or fang green. And then the outside was, I want to say, dark chocolate and maybe murk. Dark chocolate and murk, I think, is what I did for the red ones. Yeah. But yeah, so it was nice to go ahead and finish it. And just real quick, let me see. I'm going to turn this up, see if we can hear the music. I could turn the music up a little bit. Just a schmidge. I want everybody to at least hear it a little bit. Arteza's Florida-based. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. Okay. Can everybody hear at least a little bit of the music? I don't want it to be overpowering, but I'd like you to be able to hear it a little bit. Otherwise, what's the point? Microwave tea. It's my favorite. I also added this today, this little intro scene. I thought I'd added a little something to it. There we go. Anyway, yeah, so why don't we go ahead and dive on. Actually, I'm going to turn the fan on low real quick because it's a little bit warm. There we go. Okie doke. Well, I'm super excited because I've been in contact with my company about the stickers too. We should hopefully have some new stickers at the end of the month. Can't buy from Arteza. There is a superior metallic watercolor on AliExpress that is almost the same, and they have a set of 48 colors. Oh, interesting, Ariane. Okay. You hear the music? Okay, perfect. Thanks, Pat. Yeah, this was my first metallic watercolors that I used, and I wasn't sure what to expect from them, but they were really sparkly, like really nice. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to wait to do the color of the rabbit because I want to see how the rest of the leaves pan out. I'm thinking we'll probably do the rabbit like a cream color. Oh, one more thing. We have a kitten update. Let me scroll up here. Yoink, there we are. Okay, so bottom right was the kittens today, all piled on their little bed, snoozing away. And I was able to get some pictures of the mama kitty today. And good news is the little calico kitty and the black kitty, we found a home for them, and we found a local, it's not a shelter, it's more like a program that will rehome the rest of the kittens, and then they're going to spay the mama and then re-release her. So there won't be any more kittens next year, which will be good because she's the one that keeps having the kittens. But yeah, so it looks like the kittens and the mama kitty are going to have a good turnout. I just have to be able to catch her. So we shall see. But yeah, they were all piled in there today. There was a storm that went through today, and so I had to make sure that they were all tucked away and safe, but they were just snoozing. I love how the little striped one is just, you know, flopped over the other ones. Oh, it's perfect, Allie. It's perfect. But the mama did really good. She let me feed her today, and she let me get pretty close to her. I was all of 3 feet from her. She wasn't ready to let me kind of touch her or anything, but I kept my distance, and she posed for some pictures. I know, right? Isn't she? Yeah, she's great. So anyway, that is the kitten update. If anybody hasn't seen the original pictures of all their faces, look. I mean, look how cute they are. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. They're so cute. Anyway, so that is where we are at with the kittens. I was concerned because I really didn't want them to just, you know, end up back outside again. But I, you know, was working hard the last couple of days, contacting a fair number of rescues and shelters and stuff, and I think we found a good situation. So, yay! Plus, it's actually one of the reasons that I take the pictures of them too, because like for the kittens, if they do end up going up on a website saying, hey, these are for sale, honestly, cats and kittens and animals that have really good pictures of them taken are a lot more likely to be adopted out. So, yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and do, I know that I want this leaf to be a reddish brown, so let's do that, and then we'll make our decision on this one based on how this is balanced out. I have a feeling this is going to be a green. This is probably going to be a reddish orange, maybe even yellow. I'm leaning towards this being green, but this is definitely going to be kind of a reddish orange one. So let's go ahead and get started with, let's grab Mud, which is in the dark skin tone set. Here we are. Okay, Mud. And then Mud and, ooh, Sherbert's kind of nice, isn't it? Let's use Sherbert. I don't think I've used Sherbert much. Yeah, I don't think I've used Sherbert hardly at all. Okay, so Mud and Sherbert. And then let's use, it's a pretty big leaf. Do we want Merc or Light Mocha? Let's do Light Mocha. Let's see, Light Mocha, Light Mocha, Light Mocha. Where is it? Let's see, it's Light Mocha is the dark skin tone set. There it is. There we go, Light Mocha. Okay, so we're going to use these three, and then we'll grab our contrasting colors in a little bit. But let's get our main colors down on this one here, okay? Also, new manicure, did orange this time. Will say I'm glad that I do my own nails, because I would not be going to get my nails done right now. But I could tell that I'm feeling better in general, just, you know, lower stress, that kind of thing, because when this all went down, I was not even in the mood to sharpen my nails. Or not sharpen my nails. I'm sharpening my pencil. Paint my nails. Paint my nails. That's what I meant. Paint my nails. Oh, goodness. Words. Words are hard. Okay. Thanks, Mia. Would you ever consider doing a coloring with Faber-Castell? Oh, for polys? Okay, so I would love to, Sherry, but I actually only have a 24 set of the polychromos with a couple extra. I do not have the full set, so we could, but it would definitely be a limited palette. I plan to get some eventually, and actually I was looking at getting them for my birthday, but you cannot find them online right now. They are all sold out. And part of that, I'm sure, is production is down because of COVID, so they can't get the new stock in. So, but if we did one with a limited palette, then yes, we could definitely do that. Here we go. Let's get a nice, good zoom in here. Which ones do you have, Sherry? What size set do you have? There we go. All right. So we are going to start with Mud. About the same amount? Okay, so that could work out. Tips here. Well, we're thinking we're gonna, because the kittens aren't quite old enough yet, and since we have someone interested, I've put in you have to put in a request to this project that will, or rescue that will spay the cats. You have to put in a request, so they're gonna get her an appointment, which will hopefully be next week. So, fingers crossed. We can get that all taken care of. It's a mix and match of lots of singles and retro set. Oh, nice. Okay, the tin was cool. Very cool. Thanks for that, Mia. Mia just posted a link there. You can find this bunny rabbit as a free download on Johanna's website there. I pulled this one out of the book just because it was a blank one I hadn't colored yet. I mean, I've colored the rabbit before. I've colored the rabbit a couple times. I think I did an Arctic one, and then I started like a spring one, but I never finished it. Okay, get a drink here. I'm so excited for Johanna's new mini book. Yes, Friday. What is today? What is today? Today's Wednesday. Gosh, I'm telling you, the days are running together. But yes, Friday is when her new mini book gets released. I always end up missing her live stream just because of the time of the day they are, because I'm always doing stuff with the kids in the morning, so I always have to rewatch them afterwards. But I saw her coloring her thing, and oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. I don't know why I moved it that way. Sorry. I'm excited about like the lots of little buildings, it seems like, because it looks like it's kind of like an around the world thing. Yeah, so, and to get it Friday, because I think she's going to release on the Inky email on Friday, and then if you don't have the Inky email, I think then that's when she releases it on the website. So if you are not signed up for her Inky emails, you should go to her website and do that. Search for Superior 12, 24, 48 color, solid, metallic, watercolor paint set, portable pearlescent watercolor pigment metal palette art supplies. Whew, on Alien Express. Oh, how funny, Sherry. Maybe it's just because I watched too much Outlander. I don't know. I was like, all right. It's funny, though, because when she has captions on, the computer can't recognize what she's saying. I love it, though. I can't wait to go back to Scotland. See, the mug I'm using, if you can see here. I don't want to spill it on my thing, but I do have, I don't know if you can see. Nope, too much. Anyway, oh, here, we can do it up here. It's got my pictures from my trip from Scotland on it. There you go. There's me and Johanna. It's my Scotland mug. Still using mud here, and mud is from the Dark Skin Tone set number 22. The captions crack you up? Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh, her little Eevee is so cute too. Mia, they're adorable. I love hearing them in the background of her videos. Plus, you know, you're not alone, because that's exactly me. That's exactly the reason that I cannot stream during the daytime. Like, it's just not an option. All right, we're gonna go ahead and use Sherbert from the Light Skin Tone set number 9. Yeah, exactly. I got it printed on snapfish.com does it, and it's nice because it's a tall mug, but it's got like a silicone lid on it. All right, so now we're gonna use Sherbert. We're gonna go lightly. We want to make sure we get a nice smooth blend between these colors. Oh goodness, my phone is not on silent. There we go. I always forget. It's like, I'll think, I'm like, okay, everything's set, I got everything set up, everything's good, and then I inevitably forget like one thing. Didn't put the cat out, didn't turn the phone on silent, didn't get my water. Yeah, a number of things. Nice, kind of light. And we'll probably do a second layer of all this too. I am tempted to make some late night cookies after stream today. Very tempted. Oatmeal cookies. I know, I talk about food a lot. All right, light mocha from the dark skin tone set, number 19. Just gonna go lightly here. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go over with another layer. We're also gonna take a look and figure out what we want our contrasting shadow color to be now that we've got these colors laid down. All right, so we've got this kind of almost peachy colored leaf. Let's go ahead and do, actually, let's grab charcoal green. I think charcoal green would be good, and that is from the Scorpion set. Let's see, charcoal green. Charcoal green, here we go. Thanks, Sherry. Give that a good sharpen. Thanks, Mia. Okay. All right, let's go on in again. All right, so we're gonna start on the left side with the charcoal green. It's kind of a nice little, it's got a little bit of gray tone to it, but it's got a little bit of green hue as well. So it's not just a straight up gray. But I didn't want to do any kind of bold dark green just because this isn't a bold dark palette. Yeah, the Scorpion's great. Okay, I'm just turning this a little bit. I swear, I need like a lazy Susan to put my picture on. That's a thing, right? Mermaid is coming up here pretty quick. I've never noticed the bunny's tail before. That's creative. Yeah, it's like a little dandelion puff. I have one for my art pouring and dot art stuff. Yeah, see, that would be super handy. I was just thinking the same thing. I know, right? Because I'm like just carefully putting my nails like in the corner of the paper to turn it. But yeah, a lazy Susan would be great. Just spin it while I'm coloring. Might force me to sit up a little bit more. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and grab our mud again. Oh, thanks for that, Shannon. A cake one for Michael's is perfect. Yeah. Oh, now I want cake. I just want desserts like all the time. Is anybody else just eating a ridiculous amount of desserts during all this? Like, I'm trying to, hold back, but it's like I'm constantly thinking, oh, I would love some cookies, or I would love some cake. Like, I'm gonna come out of this quarantine and no one's gonna recognize me. I'll just be covered in, like, I got chocolate chips stuck to my hair and, flour on my shirt. All right, so we're using mud again, which is from the dark skin tone set, number 22. I just love dessert. Is that so wrong? I did not. I should probably go ahead and, good call on the cake. Oh, yeah. Totally Tiffany rotating design board. There you go. Yeah, I don't have a shortcut for it yet, and I need to because I need to put the links for, because I think Lisa also created a page where you can find all the links for all the other artists too. So I need to update the descriptions to have that in there so everybody can find what they need. I'm really excited too because the new octopus stickers should be here, emphasis on the should, in time for Mermaid. So fingers crossed, because it's based off of the octopus that's in my mermaid drawing. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and grab our sherbet. Do y'all like it when it's zoomed in this close, or would you prefer a little zoomed out? I don't know if it's too close. I guess I always just assume up close you could see more detail, but I don't know, sometimes it's hard to get the big picture when you're up close. My quiet time is over. Hope to catch you again before stream ends. Sounds good, Allie. I hope you enjoyed your quiet time. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use Light Mocha again, which is the dark skin tone set, number 19. And I think I want to grab kind of a yellow. Let's grab our gold, which is from the Cobra set. Here, Cobra set number 32, gold. Okay, let's see, is gold the one I want? Actually, no, I take it back. We're not going to use gold. We are going to use light yellow, which is also from the Cobra set. Oh, thanks, Aspie. Love the super zoom? Okay. Zoom in is great? Okay. Just a tad too close. Here, we'll compromise. There we go. All right, so Cobra number 27, light yellow. Okay, I want to add a little bit of a yellow highlight just right here. Not over the whole thing. A little bit less of a shadow. I guess that didn't pop too much, did it? Put it a little bit more on this side here. There we go. All right, let's get a bird's eye view here. I think we definitely need to add some more charcoal green to it. Charcoal green. A little bit more depth to it here. And remember, this is from the Scorpion set number 49. There we go. All right. Am I happy with that? I don't think I'm entirely happy with that. I want to grab Forest, which is from the Cobra set. Where is it? Here we are. Okay. Do you use a regular camera for your streams? Just curious. I use a Canon EOS Rebel T3i. It's not the top of the line T3i, but it was one of the first ones in the series that had video capability. And so let's see if we can, I've got it hooked up with these cords here, and I run a separate camera program that that then I can screen capture off of. So it's a bit of a setup. Like to run this all, let's see, I've got the music program plus my clock program plus the Canon program, which is 2 windows. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, plus Streamlabs, plus a couple of windows that I keep up that I need for my web browser in case I get notifications or I need to edit something on Streamlabs. So yeah, I use the Canon one, but there's a number of programs that have to go along with it. So it's a bit more complicated than being able to hit just go live. Thanks for that, Mia. Oh, thanks, Sherry. You know, it took a little bit to figure it out. You know, it was definitely a kind of a rough start initially, but I feel like it's a pretty good, like being able to lighten it and darken it like this wasn't something I figured out until later. I just was having to deal with it, but now I can just do quick click overs because sometimes when I'm in close, it helps to lighten it, but by the time I zoom out, then it's overexposed just a little bit, so I just flick that and it darkens it just a bit to give it a bit more of the you know, actual colors. But yeah, so it took a little bit of finagling, but I enjoy it now. All right, so we're gonna use Forest. Like I said, it was Cobra 96. I don't use the camera mic either, though. I've got a what is this brand? It's like Fifth Fine or something, but it's like it's a mic with a boom arm that's on my desk, so I could lower it and get it real close, saying microwave tea is the best tea ever. I'm sorry, Lozzie. I'm sorry. I agree. It's very comfortable if your camera angle zoom. Some streams give me vertigo. I can't watch that. Yeah, angles can be a big thing. But I've got what I have is I have a tripod, and the main pole I can flip upside down. So the camera itself is pointed down. It's facing everything else. So it's literally right above. I mean, I can get all of like 6 inches from my page. Here, let me take a picture of it with my phone real quick, and then you can see what I'm talking about, because I don't really want to tilt up the little camera, because then you see my entire room. But here, so I've got chat up here. Here we go. We'll snap the picture. Okay, so now you can see. Let's grab the picture here. Okay, so you can see here. I've got chat here with my computer up so I can watch it. You know, I've got my keyboard over here. And then I've got the camera set up and then just below for the picture. So it works out well, and it's, you know, nice straight up and down and all of that. I always love it. Lozzie's around. She cracks me in. I know, right? She's hilarious. I legit did microwave my water for my tea, though. I don't know. She's probably going to be mad. I'm sorry, Lozzie. I'm sorry. Or am I? Or am I sorry? I don't know. Maybe now I should just I should just never buy a kettle on principle. I can't buy a kettle now. We've come too far. Okay, let's see. What was I using? I was using Forest Green. That's right. Yeah, it's pretty late for her. Exactly, Mia. Perhaps on Friday when it's the weekend. Well, and it took me a little while to figure out too, because I used to have like this auto exposure on, so that whenever my hand was in the screen, it changed the lighting and it like blew it out significantly. And so it's like I had to be careful not to put my hand in it, and then I figured out how to fix that. So, you know, it's been a work in progress, to be sure. I mean, I did know a little bit about the mechanics of how it all works, but, you know, it's been trial and error through a lot of that. Thanks, Stella. But I like being able to see chat go through, because I feel like if you're not interacting with chat, then what's the point of a live stream? You know, you might as well upload a video. So I like being able to keep up with chat as best I can. You know, sometimes it gets a little bit busy and, you know, I might miss one or two. But because I've got chat directly in front of me, as long as I remember to look up. Plus sometimes, like right now, I've got my phone set in front of me, so I can kind of see out of the corner of my eye. if chat moves up, and then that reminds me to like, oh yeah, glance up and, you know, maybe see if it's something you need to, you know, talk about or address or respond to or whatever else. One of these days we'll have to see your head and not just disembodied hands. We'll see. See, the perk about doing it this way is that I don't have to do my hair. I don't have to do my makeup. I don't have to worry about who sees me, who doesn't see me, if I'm making a funny face while I'm drawing, because I'm telling you, there's times where I'm like partially aware that I'm making some sort of concentrating face, but it gives me the freedom to not have to be thinking about that or concerned about anything else. And a certain level of privacy as well, you know what I mean? Like, I've had my picture on my Instagram before, so I'm sure most of you have seen me at some point, but I'm in pajamas right now, and no, I am wearing makeup. I did put on makeup today. Every now and then, I'm just like, you know, well, make an effort today, I suppose. I mean, no one's gonna see me, but I'll do my hair, I guess. But yeah, I don't have to be, not concerned, not worried, just, you know, one less thing to think about. Oh no, it's fine, Sherry. All right, we are gonna do this one in green. I will say though, it does give a certain level of connection with your audience for sure. Like Coloring Bliss, she's got a nice face cam setup, but yeah. But that's one of the reasons why I added this little one. Let's see if I can do it. There we go, this one. Because it gives you a different angle to kind of see what's going on. And occasionally you get to see the cat. But like today I'm wearing, let's see, wearing my Johanna hummingbird shirt. But I totally got leggings on. My hair's in a ponytail. Got the earbuds in. You know, if you don't have to make an effort. I don't know. I'm guessing that at least 60% of us haven't worn real pants this entire quarantine, because real pants are overrated. Unless, you know, you have to go to work and people actually see you, but yeah, real pants are overrated. All right, let's get opal green. Use opal green. Opal green, and let's see. Opal green and thanks, Mia. Let's grab Toxic Green, which is in the Black Widow set. Okay, Toxic Green. I live in my yoga pants. I know, right? I'm glad I have multiple pairs of them, because it's just like, I know when it's time to do laundry when I run out of my yoga pants. Who am I kidding? They're not even yoga. I can't call them yoga pants. Oh, okay, so my husband and I started doing yoga, but it got really hard after like 8 days, and I just, you know, I just didn't want to. I should probably pick it back up. It's not like it's bad for you. It's just Adrian's really hard. She's so bendy. I'm not that bendy. Okay, and then we're gonna grab Lime Fruit, and that's from the Scorpion set. Okay, so on those leaves, we're gonna use Opal Green, Toxic Green, Lime Fruit. So Cobra set, number 100, Black Widow set, number 104, and Scorpion set, number 29. See, I only have to be worried about my nails when I stream. Man, imagine if I had to, like, wear makeup every day. There you go. Exactly, Sherry. Right there with you. I attempted yoga. I'm a yoga attempter. Is that a thing? I'm a yoga-er with good intentions, but zero follow-through. Alright, so Opal Green. Okay, we're going to turn this just a bit. Alright. Well, and I like these crazy print ones. It's like Viv something or other, but I get them on Amazon, but they're super soft and they've all got like really crazy patterns. What? Me? Like big colorful things? Whoa. Never. I'm gonna sharpen this a little bit. Thanks, Sherry. They're all sparkly. Like sparkly nails. You know, I was just gonna do plain orange, and then I was looking at my stamping stuff and I was like, no, I'm gonna add some leaves and some flowers. so we're using that opal green first. Just color a little bit darker at the tip, and then we kind of fade it out as we go on. Just color heavier and then lighter. Go. Hi, Graziella, welcome. Nice kind of dark green at the tips there. Go. Oh, I'm glad, Sherry. I know I get questions from people about, you know, like, oh, do you use a blender pencil or a blender solution? And I, on a rare occasion, use a blender pencil, and if I do, it's usually like the Caran d'Ache blender. I don't like the Prismacolor blenders. And I don't know that I've ever used blending solutions. I've heard like people using baby oil and whatnot with it, but I've never done any of that. It just seems messy. But I mean, a lot of it is just if you can do the fade on it, then you don't necessarily need it. But I mean, teach his own. I know that Johanna uses has used the. Oh, sorry, I'm using Toxic Green number 104. I know that Johanna used the blending solutions too. So I don't know. I can't speak to it too much just because I haven't used it. So I could probably offer a better opinion if I used it. I frequently use blender pencils and Q-tips. Yeah, so like blending stumps and stuff can become. I definitely use like tissues and blending stumps and stuff when if I'm sketching and drawing, because it moves the graphite really well. Thanks, Graziella. So you've got a little bit of a. I'm gonna turn this light. Well, no, that's okay. Hopefully, I might cut down on the shadow just a bit. Here we go. I'm gonna leave this kind of white middle area so we can use kind of our highlight green there too. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna adjust something here real quick. Okay. All right, now we're going to go ahead and use we're going to use Lime Fruit, which is number 29 from the Scorpion set. Oh, you know what? I take it back. Okay, we're going to go back to Opal Green real quick. I forgot I wanted to add some on the base of the stem. Okay. Then we're going to grab our Toxic Green again. All right, now we're going to use our Lime Fruit, number 29 from the Scorpion set. We're going to fill in this middle space. want to go over your toxic green a little bit. Sometimes if I'm doing blending anything, I'll grab a white and I'll use that to blend a little bit. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to grab Cinnamon from the dark skin tone set. It's this one here. So dark skin tone number 11, Cinnamon. Okay, and we're gonna use it on the left side of these leaves a little bit for our contrasting shadow. Not going real heavy. Remember, it's always safer to go lighter than it is heavier because you can always add on more layers, but it gets a lot more difficult to remove those heavy layers if you've added too much pigment. We might leave that one as is. Will we? Will we or won't we? I'm not sure. Okay, let's grab our opal green again. Go over that just a bit and then kind of curve it down a little bit. Thanks, Sherry. All right, then we're gonna grab Toxic Green. Follow that in just a little bit. Okay. And then, like I mentioned, I want to grab that white. Where did I put it? Got it in my roll up here. Okay. Hang tight. I've got it in with my Ergo Softs, because that is where I used it last. All right, so now what I want to do is I'm going to take this Prismacolor white, because that edge was just a little harsh. I still feel it wobbly. I know this light's going to break. Look, you can see that crack right there. Okay, just want to smooth that out just a tiny bit. All right, now let's go ahead and zoom out. There we are. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and grab our opal green. Zoom in again just a little bit. Okay. We're going to go ahead and trail down a bit more of that opal here, so it's not all just one-sided. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone because I keep messing with it. Have a drink of my tea here. Okay. All right, let's zoom on out. Lay of the land here. Okay. We are gonna do a yellowish green for this one. Or we might do like a blend of like kind of a brownish green kind of thing, because we're definitely going for like red, brown, and green leaves. So let's turn this just a bit here. Okay. Move it on down. And like I said, I think we're gonna go with like a cream colored bunny. So let's start with take a look here. Oh no, it's microwaved. It's totally microwave, Sherry. All right. Oh, I know what we could do. All right, we're gonna grab forest. And I think we've already got that one out. All right, so forest green. We're gonna grab olive green, which is in the scorpion set. Okay, olive green. And then we're gonna grab honeycomb, which is also from the scorpion set. Okay, honeycomb. And then we will probably use cinnamon again. Okay. And maybe some foxy brown from the Black Widow set. Okay, here we go, foxy brown. All right. Okay. So we're going to start with forest. She'll probably watch this back and scold me, which she would be fair in doing so. I should be ashamed of myself, really. All right, let's lighten this just a bit here. Ooh, wrong way. There we go. All right, so we are going to go ahead and start with forest. Okay, we'll stay fairly zoomed out so we can see all of it. Let's see. We're going to tilt it just a little bit because we're going to start on the top leaves here. Okay, so forest is from the Cobra set number 96. And I'm just doing light flicks down because we're only going to be using this darker green at the base of the leaf. So you can press a tiny bit harder and then kind of just flick it out on your way out, and that creates a nice not a harsh ending line, you know. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay. And these little flicks work well in smaller spaces versus coloring in a large space. Oh, that's fine. It's middle of the week. It's Wednesday. Okay, so we can add a little bit of green here because the leaf is folded, so it'll naturally have a little bit more of a shadow. Okay, we'll do the rest of these here in a sec. Let's go ahead and move on to olive green now. Okay, number 62. A shadow here. I'm trying to figure out which light is doing it. All right, so olive green. Okay, lots of little light flicks to blend that together. Shannon. Cookies! Sing a song, Shannon. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and grab honeycomb. Okay. Anytime I say honeycomb, anybody else, you remember the old honeycomb commercials that used to be on and he'd say, "Me want honeycomb"? Like, anytime I say honeycomb, that pops in my head. And I have to try so hard from saying that on here every time because I'm going to sound like a crazy person. All right, so honeycomb. I realize I left the olive green off on that one. Let's fix that. Shannon, I know you've mentioned you've got your cats and your dogs, but what else? Is it just cats and dogs, or what else do you have? All right, so that was honeycomb. Now we're going to go ahead and grab our cinnamon, which is from the dark skin tone set. Okay, number 11. Oh, nice, Sherry. Okay, so the cinnamon's going to go here. Hubby's home for lunch and I have to talk to him. I have to talk to him. Isn't that enough? Nonsense, Shannon. I fully expect you to have at least a horse, 3 birds, a guinea pig, and 5 fish. Those numbers exactly. And anything less or more and I'll be disappointed. Kidding. All right, so Foxy Brown. Lighter brown here to go on this lighter side of the leaf. Wait, 15 dogs, Shannon? Oh my goodness. I didn't realize there was that many. Okay. So let's go ahead and turn it, and we'll do these ones over here. I'll work on that. Okay. Yeah, those exact numbers, Shannon. Exact. All right, so let's go ahead and grab forest again. Add a little bit of green here. She has her own pack, I know, right? What kind of dogs are they, Shannon? Just in general mixed breeds, or what you got? All with issues and can't be adopted out. Oh, poor babies. Well, Shannon, did you see my announcement about the kittens at the beginning of the stream? No one wants the troubled children. Sherry. Although I suppose it's a fair question. I want to get a dog eventually when we have, you know, a place that has a yard and everything, but I would love to get a red, like the red colored golden retriever. Like, oh, that'd be so pretty. But you gotta save for those. I mean, those are from a reputable breeder. If you don't, you know, if you're not lucky enough to find one at a shelter, I mean, you're talking upwards of 2,000. But we had a lab and sheltie mix that was a really good dog, so I wouldn't be opposed to something like that also. And he lived a long time. I think it was a puppy somebody was handing out at the grocery store. Well, granted, this was the 90s, so people are a little less aware of the risks of just handing out puppies at grocery stores. But my mom brought him home. My dad was like, great. All right, so now we're gonna use olive green. 7 dogs. Aww. I have 3 cats. Well, we've got our older cat, and then, you know, we had another one, and then he passed, and we had kind of Paul as a transition kitty, so we didn't want her to be alone. And then we got Annie, because as it turns out, our older cat could care less, and Paul needed a playmate. I have 2 mini dachshunds, one of which I actually picked out. He's 11. Aw. A wire terrier, Shih Tzu dachshund, and the rest hound mixes. Oh, and a Great Pyrenees border collie. Oh my goodness, he must be so pretty. You must know your vet really well. We bring our cat in for monthly shots, so they know us by heart now. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and use honeycomb. Must refrain from quoting the commercial. We used to have 3 dogs, 5 cats, 2 horses, and 2 pet rats. Now just 2 cats. 100 pounds of dog food a week? Oh my goodness, Shannon. I think the most pets I ever owned was I had a cat, a rabbit, a guinea pig, and a rat at one time. Let's see, when I lived in Denver, I had a dog, a fish, a hamster, a bird, and I was taking care of an ex-boyfriend's tarantula. Oh my gosh, that's a story in and of itself. Why he had that thing as a pet in the first place, I don't know. I'm sorry, but a tarantula is not a pet. It's a terror meant to give you nightmares. And a budgie. Oh, see, I'd love to get a bird, but my husband doesn't like the constant tweeting. I'm hoping I can break him down one of these days, though. All right, so now we're gonna grab cinnamon, which was from the dark skin tone set number 11. Yes, a tarantula, Sherry. Oh, he named it Fluffy. Oh my gosh. I hated that thing so much. I'm sorry, I love all animals, but it was just... Ugh. No, 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 no. No, thank you. Thankfully, they're really low maintenance. But, yeah. No, thank you. I had to have my roommate help feed him just because I could not do it. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and use that Foxy Brown. I mean, who thinks, I wanna get a pet. Maybe I'll get a pet spider. Like, that makes sense. Okay, all right, no offense if you like pet spiders, but for me, it was not for me. I do not like spiders. I did not like that one. Why do they have so many eyes? You would feed him? Okay, well, I'll go back in time and then get to know you, and I'll have you come over and feed it because I didn't want to. Oh gosh, that thing was terrifying. Well, and he kept her in this tank, and just this wire mesh that was bent over the top. It wasn't latched on or anything. And I came home and she was like hanging on the bottom of the mesh, and I was convinced that she was like plotting to get out of there and come after me. You feed them crickets, Aspie, and you just keep a sponge with water on it in their little tank. And he kept like pellets in there. I'm sure that like spider owners have like much more, oh sorry, I'm using Forest, have much more elaborate like ways of taking care of him, but I don't know, this was just what he did. So he had him in a little tank, or had her in a tank, had wire mesh over the top, and then pellets in the bottom, a sponge in a little dish for water, and then, oh, I just broke my leg. That's my first breakage I think I've had. Yeah, and then you feed him crickets. Let's try that again. Better? Yes, better. Okay. So we're using that forest green again. Oh, I know, right? You know, it's funny, when we, back in 2011, 2012, so every year Texas has like a chosen bug that like takes over the town. Like lately it's been love bugs, but in 2012 it was crickets. Like these kind of big, I'd rather have the spider than the crickets. Yeah, they were like these big black crickets. So anybody who lives here in the South probably knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, they're just like everywhere, and like, not to be too gross, but like you see piles of them up against, I mean, they're great because they feed the birds, I suppose. And it's not that people go out and exterminate them, they just have their life cycle. Next thing you know, they're all over the ground. Well, it was coming near the end of cricket season, and I was probably about, 7 months pregnant or so. So I was pretty big, because I was pretty huge when I was pregnant. And I was working at Gymboree at the time. 1 second, could I get a drink? I was working at Gymboree at the time, and nothing too strenuous. You know, I was 7 months pregnant, and I would go in and help put out the new lines, because they had like, I forget now, it's like every month or every couple of months, you know, they'd have new lines of clothes come in, so we have to go and take down all the old ones and hang the new ones up. So anyway, I go after closing, we finally get all done, and when I came to work, the parking lot of the mall was empty. There was nothing there, and I didn't think about it. And when I left work, it was probably maybe 11 o'clock at night or something. It was later. It wasn't quite midnight or anything, but you know, we'd been working into the night to get everything restocked. And I go out, and there is just a sea of crickets in the parking lot. Like, no joke. They're covered. I mean, you can see bits of parking lot, but they're, oh, thanks, Robin. They're everywhere. And the worst part is they're hopping all over the place. So now here I am, 7 months pregnant, and I've got to make my way through this sea of crickets. And I can't stand it when a bug is big enough to make a sound when you step on it. And so I'm walking through all these crickets, and I am doing my darndest just to not step on them. I don't want to crush them. It's going to gross me out. I'm pregnant. I'm tired. I just want to get to my car. And so I'm like hopping around the parking lot trying to like avoid the crickets. I'm telling you, if anybody had seen me from far away, would have just been cracking up, because here is just this massively pregnant woman like trying to avoid all the crickets, like hip-hopping in all the way to her car. Oh my word. But we had another night where my boss had walked me out to my car, and she and I were standing there, and we were just chatting a little bit. The crickets weren't too bad. You know, occasionally one fly, you know, pops into your leg or whatever. And I'm standing there talking to her, and I look to her right, and on her shoulder, these crickets are probably, they're probably a good inch, at least an inch long, if not a little bit more. And it just perches itself on her shoulder, and it's just staring at me, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, there's one on your shoulder. And as I say that, it jumps off her shoulder and ricochets off my head. Oh my God, we were so done after that. We were so done. We're like, get in the car now. We'll chat later. I'm done. This is over. I hate crickets so much. Oh my gosh, crickets are probably my least favorite. Like they just, of all the bugs that come and attack Texas, like I'm just like, no. Oh, they're so gross. They're so gross. All right, so I'm using olive green number 62 now. Oh my gosh, they were terrible. So terrible. Point of that story is, I don't like crickets. All right, so now honeycomb, number 7. Okay, we're gonna turn it this a little bit. Telling you, lazy Susan. I need to get one. All right, and then we're gonna grab forest again. Okay, and we're gonna grab that olive green. Okay, and honeycomb. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and grab a gel pen. What do we want? Gel pen. What do we want it now? Let's see. I'm thinking this one here. We've got like a mid green here. We've got light green, kind of a bluish green. We're going to do this mid green here. Okay. A little glitter here on what would be the underside of the leaf. There we go. Okay. All right, let's zoom on out. Yoink. Okay. So that's coming along. Definitely gonna do kind of reddish brown here. Yay, glitter! I know, right? Okay. So I want to do a darker brown. So we're gonna grab dark chocolate from the Scorpion set. Okay, so dark chocolate. And then we're gonna grab dark chocolate and, conveniently enough, tarantula. Glitter fixes everything, I know, right? I love glitter. Me too, Graziella. All right, tarantula. And light mocha, which is in the dark skin tone set. Do I already have that out? I think I have that out already. I do. I have that out already. Okay. So we're going to use dark chocolate first. Make sure I don't go over where I just put that glitter. It's the downside of using gel pen before you're done. But with the risk, you can smear it. Which I inevitably do, but I'm going to do my best. Hold my pencil back a little bit because I realize I cover up and y'all can't see. There we go. Let's make sure that's nice and in focus. There we go, that's better. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and grab number 31 Tarantula. I know, right? We just can't. They're everywhere. Okay, now we're going to grab our light mocha. We're going to go ahead and grab our dark chocolate. I'm going to flick that up a little bit. Not too much, I want to leave room for the other colors. Okay. And tarantula. If you really wanted to, you could have used gel pen on that section also. All right, and then light mocha. We're going to grab tarantula one more time. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab Fang Green, which is in the Black Widow set. Did you ever draw a fairy house with sunflowers on it? I have a work in progress like that. Not yet. I haven't drawn any more fairy houses since the Mermaid house because I just haven't had time. But I do have my list going here. Let's see, Fang Green, that's Fang Green. Let's see. Of all the suggestions everybody put out. So we've got, yeah, we still have Fairy Pool, Tree Skyscraper, Fairies from Around the World, Beach Fairy, Fairy Hive, Fairy Pet Shop, Fairy Hydrant, Fire Hydrant Fairy House, Scottish Fairy House, Urban Fairies, Fairy Mill, Fairy Camper, Fairy Cactus High Rise. I actually really like the Cactus High Rise. I may do that one next. Well, and then I got to draw the picture of Laura as a little mask fairy. Moon House. Yeah, there's loads of them. So, yeah. Can't remember who the artist is. I'm not sure. I did the mushroom, the coffee cup, a few others. Right, Fang Green, okay. Do a little bit on the left side here. A little bit on the inside, not much. Some simple little leaves there. Yes, the mask fairy. Yes, so many fairies. I know, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. Do you remember where you got it? Did you get it on like Etsy or something? Or was it a free download somewhere? Yeah, go ahead, put it in the Facebook group, Sherry. Type exclamation point Facebook. Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of us, so I'm sure that someone will be able to let you know what it is. Okay, let's see now. Let's go ahead. Yeah, on Etsy? Well, if you got it on Etsy, Sherry, it should be in your past orders. If you go into your email and then just search, can't talk, search for Etsy, then anything you ever purchase from Etsy should come up there, and then you might be able to find it that way. All right, let's pop over on this side here. I want to do a couple of these little leaves here. Yeah, I'm sure someone will recognize it. All right, let's go ahead and grab our cinnamon, number 11. Okay. Nice little leaves here. Okay, I'm just going to fill this part in with the cinnamon. All right, and then we are going to grab, let's see, where is, it's honeycomb. Do we want to do honeycomb? We're not honeycomb. Let's grab pastel lemon, which is from the Scorpion set. I have to get back and look all the time because I forget. Oh, I know, right? All right, so let's grab pastel lemon, which is from the Scorpion set, number 74. Kelly, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're just working on our little woodland rabbit here. Johanna has this as a free download. I got this one out of the book, but if you want to color it, she has it available as a free download on her website. Okay, let's do... Okay, so this could be weed. This could be a little flower. One sec, I'm gonna get some water here. Bye, Graziella. Thanks for hanging out. Go. Okay, let's go ahead and do... Let's go on in here. We need another brown one here. So where is dark chocolate? We're going to grab dark chocolate. Okay. And that is number 40 from the Scorpion set. Little flicks there. All right. And then we are going to grab sherbet, number 9. There we go. Mia dropped that link there. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and grab, let's see, let's grab gold, which is from the Cobra set, number 32. Good morning! So good morning from Sweden. Now let's see, how do you pronounce your first name? Is it Kalle? I assume with 2 L's, it's got a little bit more of a pronunciation, and I don't want to butcher it, unless I already have, and I apologize. But welcome, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see, now let's grab Fang Green. Here we are. Okay, a little bit of that here. We're going to grab our white. It's just the white Prismacolor, and I can feel that lead breaking. Ooh, I can feel it breaking. Yeah, there it is. It's okay, we'll sharpen it. We'll sharpen it. We got what we wanted out of it. We're good. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our Sleechy Metallic Brown gel pen. Awesome, Sherry and lead. Which artist did it end up being? There we go. All right, so there's that one. Okay, let's zoom out now. Okay, let's see now. Okay, I kind of see this as, you know, if we're gonna if I throw in one purple flower here, it's gonna look all funky. So let's go ahead and grab our Foxy Brown. Color with Steph. Ah, okay, very nice. We're just gonna do little circles all the way up. Okay. Little circles all the way up. Here we go. Okay. Then we'll grab our gold. There we go. All right. So now let's come on over here. Oh, nice, Sherry. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and grab Green Grass, which is in the Scorpion set. Okay, that is number 82. We may actually just use 2 colors for this one. So we're going to start out heavier on one side, and then we'll fade it out so that we can blend in with our second color. Go. And then we are going to grab Cicada, which is in the Black Widow set. Let's see, that's, make sure we got the right one here. Cicada, here we go. Okay, that is Black Widow number 13, Cicada. Just real light here. So you want to treat this as a highlight. Okay, we're going to leave that one be. Then we're going to slide on down here. We're actually going to use Green Grass again on this leaf here, this tiny little leaf. Okay. Followed again by Cicada. Okay. And then we are going to go ahead and grab, let's see, this one is Mud. We're going to go ahead and grab Mud, which is number 22 from the Dark Skin Tone set. Okay. Do some little light flicks here. I'm also going to do some flicks down from the top as well. Okay, and then we're going to grab Dark Tan, which is from the Scorpion set. Let's see, Dark Tan, here we are, Dark Tan. Okay, some light flicks up. Grab our light yellow and very lightly fill in that little highlight. Okay. And then we're going to grab Mud and we're going to do a nice dark fill here. Okay. And then we are going to grab green, let's see, Green Grass? No, not Green Grass. We're going to grab charcoal green. And then we're going to grab our brown Sleechy metallic gel pen. There we go. Okay, let's zoom on out here, shall we? Okay, it's coming along. There we go. That's the idea, because it's for the Woodland Wonders Colorathon, so I wanted to stick to very kind of neutral colors. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. This is going to be green. This is going to be a reddish brown, like something stronger like that. Okay, so this one's going to be green. We're going to grab Fang Green. Let's see, that's green grass. Where did Fang Green go? Fang Green, okay. So, number 9, Fang Green. No, I take it back. I take it back, I take it back. Okay, we're gonna use, that's Forest. I'm looking for Opal Green. Where did I put it? Here we go, Opal Green. Opal Green, Opal Green. Okay, so number 100 from the Cobra set, Opal Green. So that's Opal Green. Now I want to grab, let's see, we're going to do Opal Green and then we're going to do Irish Green, which is on the Scorpion set. Okay, so Scorpion number 45. Okay, I had it on vibrate. My family is having a conversation right now and it just keeps going off. There's that. And then we're gonna grab lime fruit, which we already have out. Okay, so number 29. I'm not going to use a ton. We're still going to add in one more color here. Kind of go over all of it there. Okay. Now we're going to grab gold, which is from the Cobra set, number 32. And we're going to kind of go over the whole thing here with this. Okay. And then what we're actually going to do is we're going to go ahead and sharpen this white. Hopefully it won't break on me again. Yeah, sunflowers are pretty. I enjoy them. Okay. Fingers crossed, but we'll see. Alright, so now we're going to use this white, and I want to go ahead and try and blend this just a little bit. And we should get a little bit of almost a pastel kind of lighter color. Should. The Prismacolor can hold together for me. I think sometimes I definitely press a little too hard with the Prismacolor. What are you going to do? So I do use the white as a blender sometimes, but also I'll use it to tone down something if it's a little bit brighter than I intended. Didn't last year because of too much rain, probably the same this time. It has been a fair amount of rain so far. All right, we're gonna grab Foxy Brown. Go over the top of that. Plus, if you're using a limited palette and you need to do new combinations, sometimes lightening it gives you a whole new shade of green to work with when you're trying, you know, when you have minimal shades to work with. Okay, now we're gonna grab Forest. Soil isn't deep enough here and not enough planting space. That's fair. That's fair. All right, so now we're gonna use Forest. Start there, and we're just gonna kind of fade our way out. Okay, use a little bit at the tips here. Okay, and then we are going to grab, I believe it is not Irish green. We want green grass, just a little bit. Okay. Just a tiny bit, real light. Kind of closing that gap a little bit. We are going to use Lime Fruit. Here, number 29. Fill in the rest of that space. You can kind of go over all of it too. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and grab mud. Ahead and grab Forest again. Used to grow them when I lived in my duplex. They would reach the second floor window. Oh, that's awesome, Della. That had to have been a treat. Okay. Grab Lime Fruit. There we go. Okay, so I don't know if you can see here. I'm gonna lower. Okay, so you see when I used the white, I went over some of those black lines. If you don't want that covered, what you can do is I've got this old paintbrush that I sharpen the tip of. Sometimes I use point, but one of the other things you can also do, since it has no pigment, is just a little bit go over those lines. And it's not a ton, but what it kind of does is it scrapes that white off of the black line. You don't want that. There we go. Almost bedtime here. Hi, Lisa! We are just working on our rabbit from the Woodlands Colorathon. We finished our dragonfly the other day, so now we are working on the rabbit here. There we go. So it's coming along. It's coming along. We're gonna do some red leaves here on the tuckus. Did you ever catch your fly, Lisa? Oh, yay. Hi, Patches. Yeah, it's just a handy little thing to do. It was so funny because at the beginning of your, when he was after the fly in the first place, you had your hands out, and it was hilarious because I saw the fly like literally land on your finger. It was so funny. Thanks, Lisa. All right, so we are going to go ahead and grab, we're going to grab dark chocolate to begin with, which is number 40, Scorpion. Okay, just a little bit of dark chocolate at the bottom here. Here, and then a little bit where these overlap. Okay, and then we are going to go ahead and grab our brown bug, which is in the Scorpion set. We did! Fly's gone! Any tips streaming off a phone? Get yourself a good tripod. Sometimes you can get one of those bendy extender ones that you can clip onto your desk, but try to get your view straight up and down above it. Yeah, I did! I saw the fly, Lisa! But you can get some nice tripods so you get good up and down, but I think the way it works on... You have to have a certain amount of followers or subscribers, I believe, to be able to stream off of a phone. So you might want to look into that. But yeah, a good tripod and good lighting always helps. Figured out Facebook for school, but hoping to do YouTube. Yeah, get a good tripod will help, and good lighting. Those are key. All right, so brown bug number 15. I know, right, Lisa? Me too. I use it way too much. And we're gonna kind of go over that brown a little bit and fade this out just a bit. Again, when you're using darker colors, don't be afraid to use light layers, because you can always add more. Same thing here. There we go. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and grab Sherbert, which is number 9. And that is from the light skin tone set. Hi Amanda, she says hello everyone, finally back to coloring after months. Nice to be back finishing the Dragonfly soon. Best to all of you. Well Amanda, I'm so glad you're back. It's sometimes nice to take a little bit of break, but then when you come back, it's just like, oh, I miss this. Can't wait to see what the new hues are for June release by Black Widow. Yes, I saw that, Patches. That is so exciting. Yeah, I cannot wait for those either. They're releasing, like, it's a total of 48 new colors, right? Or did I misunderstand that? I think it's like 48 brand new colors. I don't know if he's going to sell them in 148 set or if he's putting all the colors together. Right, Lisa? I know, it's going to be so exciting. Okay. And then we're going to use gold. Hi, Rhea! Hello! Alright, we're going to use gold here. Oop, drop pencil. And that is from the Cobra set number 32. Yeah, 48. See, that's exciting. I can't wait. I mean, he already has such great colors. You know what? I'm also curious to know what all the names are going to be. I think that's going to be good. All right. We are going to grab Forest now. We're going to add a little bit of green in this. Okay, and then we're going to grab dark chocolate again. Well, I'm glad you're here, Rhea. I know I took a little bit of a break after everything went down, but now we are back in full swing. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Barring any challenges with my children. Gadfly, mosquito, jitterbug. Alright. Let's see. I'll grab dark chocolate again. Actually, I want to add a little bit more on this side. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom out just a bit. Okay. Alright. Pretty good balance of reds and greens. Beetlejuice. Alright, there we go. Alright, we need to do the stem of these ones here. Okay. So let's go ahead and do use brown bug. I don't want to use brown bug. We are going to grab, sounds like it's kitty snack time. I grab dark chocolate. Every night around 10 o'clock, they demand snack. There we go. Alright, and then let's go ahead and grab... Trying to think of Black Widow type names. Well, pretty much anything... Oh, you're saying gadfly, mosquito, jitterbug. Oh, for the names of the colors. Got you. Beetlejuice would be a good name. Be like a swirly one that's black and white. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use sherbet here. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and zoom on out now. Yep, snack time. Every night. They'd be disappointed if we missed it. They wouldn't let us miss it. That's for sure. Alright, we're going to do kind of like an olive green for this one. And we've almost got all the leaves on body. We'll need to do the little poofs here. Oh, we got to do these little leaves down here. And then these here and these. And then we'll be ready to do the inside, which I think we're going to do like a cream kind of color. And I'm thinking we might do some little drop shadows on the leaves here, kind of give it a little bit more depth. Hi, Shara. Welcome. There we go. All right, so let's grab... Where are my darker greens? Let's see, that's forest. Where is Fang Green? I want Fang Green. Okay, here we go, Fang Green. All right, number 9 from the Black Widow set. Did you eat all your food already? I don't know if you guys heard her meow. She came up and trailed at me and rubbed her head on my leg. She's like, my bowl is empty. I need more. Excuse me, miss. I have an empty bowl. Well, if you wouldn't eat it so fast, it wouldn't be empty already. Hi. Come here. No, you're just gonna rub my leg and walk back over to your bowl. Okay, so that is with Fang Green. And now... I love my lettuce though. I had to put up a wire rack or my veggie beds. Oh yeah, I can imagine. We have a wild rabbit living in the trees in our backyard. Been there for 3 months. Aw, that's so cute. Alright, so now we're going to use olive green, which is from the Scorpion set number 62. Using some light little circles here. Kind of go over that Fang Green just a little bit. What music am I using? The one we are currently listening to It's by a composer named Martin Clem. Oddly enough, it's called Danish Pastry. I get all of my music from Epidemic Sound. And so what it is you have a bunch of these composers that upload their music for use in videos and whatnot. But you have a huge range of stuff to choose from. Martin Clem is good. I also really like Gavin Luke. He's another great composer. Okay, so Gold Cobra number 32. There we go, and kind of go over that a little bit. How is it that our pets will eat everything inside and more, but our kids will only eat chicken nuggets and ranch? That is a really good question, Shara. My youngest, I struggle with his food pickiness. I'm going to tone down this yellow just a little bit with the Prismacolor white. Just a tad. Alright, and then I am going to grab, where is cinnamon? I want cinnamon. Alright, so we're going to grab cinnamon. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of that here. Okay, and then we're going to grab our, let's see, what was it? Fang green, I think is what we used. Where did it go? That's forest. Fang green, here we go. Okay. Fang green again. And then grab our olive green again. Tiny little circles. Okay. And then what we're going to do is, the hubby is pickier than our kids ever were. You know, it's funny, my husband was a little picky when we got married, but he's gotten much better. Like, he used to not like onions in his food, like pieces of onion, but he's down with the onions now. He didn't used to like apples. He'll eat an apple now. So he's grown. He's grown over time. Actually, we're going to start with... We're going to start with... We're going to go ahead and do dark chocolate. Okay, so dark chocolate. And that is number 40 from the Scorpion set. Our olive green again. And kind of go over that brown a little bit with the olive green too. There we go. Our cats are fussier eaters than the kids were. I don't like cooked onions for my whole life, but then now after I had my son. Oh, how funny. You know, I've heard, Allie, though, that changes. And by heard, I mean first-hand experience, because I've had two of my own. We're going to use lime fruit now. But yeah, I agree. There are things. And I find, too, now that, you know, I'm getting older, I'm just like, you know, I need to branch out, because I didn't used to do onions either. But now, like, I ate, you know, pineapple pizza for forever, but I've ventured out in my pizza likings, and so I like, now my favorite go-to pizza is chicken with red onions and red peppers. Like, those are my favorite toppings now. Did you everyone see that Andrew finally popped the question? Yeah, yes, I did. And her ring, oh my word, her ring is gorgeous. Oh, yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Hi, UFO. Let's see. UFO, do I have your name down anywhere? UFO, do you have another name that you go by? I have a lot of names written down for people that have alternate names from what they actually are. Jackie, that's what it is. I feel like I wrote that down somewhere, but I have, if you could see the amount of sticky notes I have on my wall, like, it's ridiculous. We're gonna add you to my wall here, Jackie. There we go. All right. You're officially on my wall. Okay, because honestly, I have a terrible memory and I like to remember everybody's names. But yes, she looked so excited. Patches, color and chat with Sammy. She got engaged. So, yeah, if you look on her Instagram, she put a picture of it. Her ring is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, we have these little ones down here. So we're just going to quickly grab, let's see, dark green. Let's see, opal green will be fine. Okay. They're not exactly the same kind of leaves as the ones up on that stalk, but that's okay. Okay, and then we're going to grab olive green. And now we're going to grab gold. Here we go. Those little bitty leaves. Little bitty. Okay, let's see now. Let's go ahead and do... Okay, now the next question is... Well, these are two different ones, but I kind of feel like I want to do these in similar colors. So I'm thinking a red-brown here, or green there. No, you know, let's do red-brown for the ears and green for the eyebrow. Oh, right. Okay, perfect. Hello. I see a lot of names, so sorry. Sometimes if I don't have a face to put to... Oh, wait, I do recognize that. Okay, Jackie, I recognize your profile picture from Instagram. Okay, I remember you now. See, if I have a picture to go with, I'm good. I'm good. All right, let's go ahead and do forest. Okay, we're going to use forest here. And that is number 96 from the Cobra set. Okay. Let's lighten that up just a bit. There we go. Okay, forest. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and grab, let's see, that's cicada. That's a little too bright. We're going to grab Irish green. Irish green there. And then we're going to grab lime fruit. Okay. And then we will grab our dark, no, not dark chocolate. We're going to grab cinnamon. A little bit here at the base. Okay. Alright, and then we are going to grab, what's this one? This one is fang green. Fang green works. Okay, we're going to use fang green here on this grass, starting with the dark color on the top. Okay. There we go. Hi, Carolyn. Welcome. Welcome. If I missed anybody coming in, I apologize, but welcome everyone. We're going to use Cicada now from the Black Widow set, number 13. Okay, there we go. What is everyone's favorite pencil for tiny details? I love my Ergosofts patches, but I don't necessarily use them on top of pencils because they give such light pastel color. The Artezas are nice, Black Widows are nice, pretty much anything that isn't going to break on me. I don't like using Prismacolor for tiny detail. Okay. Alright, so we've gotten most of the body done. We need to do this little puffball here. I'm thinking, let's do this right now. I want to do this like in red here. Reddish brown here. Okay, so let's grab our dark chocolate. Okay. Okay, and then I want to grab, let's see, we're going to use Chestnut from the Cobra set. Okay, chestnut. Chestnut. Your polys don't break much? Yeah, the polys are nice too. I was about to upload a video because I got tagged. Oh, nice. Find soft pencils, don't keep their points for details. Yeah, exactly. Any pencil that'll hold a sharp point, so I would say a harder pencil like polys. Yeah, definitely. Agreed. Agreed, agreed. Okay, we're gonna grab light mocha, which is here. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab chestnut again. Chestnut here. Okay, we're gonna start with chestnut at the tips here. Okay, followed by sherbet. And then we are going to use gold. Just like so. Alright. And then I think what we're going to do for the puffball part, I'm going to go ahead and use sherbet now. And we are just going to lightly stitch over the top of these. Okay. Hard when there's really no space to color, but you know, I kind of want that soft little puffball look to it still. Okay. Okay. Let's turn this just a little bit here. I know I'm going upside down. There we go. Hi, Belinda! Welcome, welcome. We are working on our little Woodlands bunny puffball here. Belinda, I saw you messaged. I'll check Facebook when we're done here. I think I responded during Lisa's stream. But anyway, I saw you messaged. Oh, mocha? We say maca? Oh, how funny. Yeah, it's just mocha like the coffee drink. Mocha. Maca. How funny. I'd have to get my head wrapped around that one. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my pink Sleechy metallic gel pen. Go all these dots with the pink, okay? Yeah, that'll be nice. Ah, perfect, okay. Can you recommend good glitter pens, please? Trying to do a color palette inspired by a Christmas card and need gold glitter. Let's see. Gold glitter. I know, yeah, Sherry, but I've got all my gel pens here. So, they don't really have a gold glitter for the Arteza ones. I like the gold Sleechy. This is the regular gold Arteza. But if you want some good gold ink, let's see, do I have it out? Where did I put it? Where would I put it? Okay, well, Winsor & Newton makes a good bottle of gold ink. Oh, I think it's here. Ah, yes, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. And you can use, I use a fine tip brush, also a dip pen. Okay. You'll be able to see this when I open. You got to shake it up. You can kind of see it on the side here. But I gotta shake it up because it's been sitting a little bit. There we go. That'll be good enough. Okay. So I'll make this focused once we open it. Okay. There, you see that gold? You see how it's moving? You can even see it on the rim, how it's still moving. But yeah, this is gold ink. So you need to use a brush or a dip pen for it. But this is the Winsor & Newton gold ink. And it's a bottled ink. You shake it up before every time you use it because the little bits in it does settle. But I love how just alive it seems. And that's because the little particles in it are so, I guess heavy would be the way to describe it. It's constantly settling. There we go. But this is probably my favorite gold ink. It's just not as easy to apply as, say, something in a pen. But yeah, make sure it's really tight before you shake it because that could be disastrous. Okay, that lid back. There we go. Slide this back over here. There we go. I have the Ecoline Gold. It's like that too. Yeah, it's so pretty. I love it so much. Okay, we're going to finish using this gel pen here. We want to give that little puffball tail a kind of nice little light look here. Here, I'll zoom out so you can kind of see what we're doing. There we go. So it lightens all these little black dots and gives it a nice kind of wispy look to it. Because I imagine it's like a dandelion, which, as we all know, is pretty light. I could have used red or brown to kind of match it, but I wanted something that was much lighter, which is why I used the pink. There we go. Sounds good, Patches. Color gel pens are great, but I don't know if they're selling anymore. Yeah, a lot of things are sold out right now just because the manufacturers haven't made anymore just because of COVID. All right, so we need to do the ears. Let's raise up just a little bit here so we can see the whole thing. We're not done yet by any means. Think of coloring all the leaves as sort of our first layer. So we'll finish off the leaves on the ears. We're going to do the body of the rabbit, and then we're going to add some shadow under the leaves to give it a little bit more depth. I wish there's a chart of which pencils work best on which paper and in which books. Oh, that would be interesting, Shara. That would be really interesting. You'd have to have quite a few of the books and pencils, but I mean, I suppose you could do it for what you have. Okay, so we are going to start with dark chocolate. Okay. Not a ton. In fact, I'm going to give it a quick sharpen. Nice little sharp point here. Cover it up when I'm doing it. Oh, I know, right, Sherry? Yeah, there's like empty spaces, so it like raises the question of where do you, where do you end your color at? I will say, oh, I've got it up on the wall there. Okay, so one of the first bunnies I did of this one, let me see if I can pull it up on Instagram. I did a space bunny Oh, you know, I'll pull it up later. I've got it on my wall up here. I think I've got it on my Instagram somewhere, but I did a space bunny and I added all of this space stuff to it. Usually when I do a review, I try everything. Oh, that's great. We're using that dark chocolate. Ooh, nice, Belinda. That'll be fun. Them's fancy pencils. Yeah, space. So, gosh, I can't really even take it down off the wall. I wish it, because it's hanging up on the wall, but it's like way up at the top. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, Shannon, there's my Instagram link. Let me just see if I can pull it up for 1 second. It was way back when. It was a really early one. Give me 1 sec. My sticky notes are falling down. I really got to come up with a better system rather than sticky notes. So this was like way back when I was experimenting with using different mediums, and oh my gosh, I added so much glitter. But at the bottom I put where no bunny has gone before. Here it is. Okay, here we go. This one here. To boldly go where no bunny has gone before. Yep, rabbit trails. It's hard to see here. Maybe if I darken this a little bit. But it's on Instagram. So I added planets. It was a blue bunny. I was really into it. See, it got the little Star Trek Next Generation up there. To boldly go where no bunny has gone before. Because I like a good joke. I don't know. I'm a bit of a dork. Okay. Go. I like Star Trek. It's late here on a rest, but wanted to pop for a quick hello. Hi, Isalina. Enterprise, exactly. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Okay, we're gonna grab carrot. That seems fitting. Why am I not using carrot more in this picture? I need to be using carrot more in this picture. Data would approve? I know, right? There we go. All right, we're gonna use carrot. Seriously, why have I not been using carrot in any of these? Oh my gosh. It's a rabbit. I need to be using the pencil called carrot. Patches, did you watch the new Picard series? Okay. And we're going to grab gold. Babylon 5. I don't think I have. I've heard of it. I think I know what it is. What's it streaming on right now? Because I'm always looking for new shows to watch. I feel like I might have seen it before. Might have been a while ago. Gosh, it sounds familiar. I feel like it's one of those things that I did watch, but it was a long time ago. Okay, we're gonna grab olive green. Yeah, is it on any streaming platforms right now? I'm on a Marvel kick right now, but honestly, I'm getting a little burnt out. I'm ready for something new. That one here. Oh, I feel like it needs something. Where is cinnamon? Okay, we need to add cinnamon to this. Yeah, cinnamon is a good choice. that's a little bit better. Okay, so now let's grab dark chocolate again. Bad that I want to go make late night cookies after stream is over. I have been wanting like oatmeal cookies for days. My kids actually want me to try and make them without the chocolate chips. Okay. And then we're gonna bought the sets, so I'm not sure what streaming on. Needs to be watched in order, but season 3 is the best. Kind of Prisoner of Azkaban. Ah, okay. Okay, I get that. It's kind of like even with Next Gen. Like, you need to get past the first two seasons of Next Gen before it really starts to get good. All right, so we're going to use Sherbet now, which is from the Light Skin Tone set number 9. Followed by gold. Okay. And then we're going to grab, let's see, grass green. Sides here. Nothing too fancy. These are pretty small. Okay. All right. I'm a big fan of Star Trek, but that was originally when I was a baby, way back. Yeah, original Star Trek, I think. Okay. So, we actually got a lot done tonight. And we're over time. I wasn't even looking at the clock. But we've got all of the foliage done. So on the next stream, we're going to start working on the inside of the rabbit. And I think we'll still go with cream. If we don't do cream, we may do like really light orange little highlights in it too, to give it kind of a peachy look, to kind of draw it in with the kind of reddish brown, but not much, because we already have so many red and brown leaves. I don't want it to be overwhelmed. Thankfully we did the green in these nice big ones, so it should balance. I don't know that I want to do a brown bunny, but now it seems corny. That's what makes it special. But yeah, so next stream we'll go ahead and work on the body, and if we have time past that, then we'll start adding some little drop shadows in that and everything. But that's pretty good progress for tonight. It does, but that's part of its charm. Exactly. And no swearing. That is true. That is true. It's fairly mild. I feel like it's probably something I could watch with my kids around. All right. Well, thank you everyone for being here. If you all were not here, it would be very boring. I'd probably, still be able to do it, but I love having all of you here. So thank you so much. I'm also going to try something new, because we did have a new member tonight. We had Annie who joined, and so I'm going to try and roll credits when we do this stream. I think I figured it out. I tried to do it last time. We'll see. If I mess up, it'll just say sponsor. It won't actually say her name. But if I've done it correctly, it should say her name for credits at the end. Trouble with Tribbles. Oh, that's classic. That's a classic episode. All right, so we're going to be live again Friday night, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. So that's Texas time there. Yeah, so that's about it. Thank you all for being here. Annie, thank you again for joining our little coloring family with your membership there. All right, so I'm going to head out. Everyone have a great night, and I will see you all in a couple of days. All right, bye.